Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to another episode of The Young Farmer. My name is Andy. I am sitting in my fast track here, and we are pushing along with drilling some spring wheat today, or some winter wheat, beg your pardon. We're going to get this in, and hopefully it shouldn't take us too long. This field is the same field that you may remember we actually established. We ploughed over in the last episode, I do believe. So we're going to get ourselves going, and actually we finished ploughing this field. We ploughed the field over the road there as well, and now you may not be able to see anything at the moment because the view we've got here is blocked by the trees, but over in that field somewhere is a young guy called Colin, and he is driving my Class Arian 640 with the cultivator on the back, so he's working down land for us. So we're going to be, that feels a little bit heavier over there. So we need to go and get ourselves into there soon, and we'll get that all worked out. But yeah, he's over there working hard. He's been in the Arian now for a few days, doing a bit of work here and there, and he really likes it, so that's great for us at least. And I can trust him. He's a good driver, good operator, because we do need someone to kind of help out and take some of the load from myself here, which is exactly what Colin's going to be doing. Well, like I say, we're drilling winter wheat here. It's coming in quite nicely so far. It is a little dry here. It's been some good weather around here actually of late, so it's really kind of drying the tops off nicely, particularly down the bottom of the hill there where it was a little bit muddy. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully let that breeze continue to dry it out, so when we do come over just to knock the tops off there, it's nice and easy. That's what we want to see. Elsewhere though, it's looking good. We've had a little bit of work coming in the last few days there. Fast track's been pulling its own. We can really cover some ground with this drill here. We're flying along these days, and it's absolutely fantastic. I am only in front wheel steer at the moment, just to see if I find any benefit for it really when I'm drilling here. At the moment it seems to be much the same, but it's just something I thought I would try really, see how it goes. As you can see, we started this field probably about 10-15 minutes ago. It took a while just to make sure everything was set up properly and the drill was working. Oh, there's Colin there. Which it is, and so we're able to really kick on. So that's exactly what we're doing today. And yeah, well, hopefully it shouldn't take us too long to get this field done. Between this one here and the one over the road there, we're looking at in the region of around about, I think it's 40-45 acres all in. Both fields are going into winter wheat. Now this winter wheat is just going to be used for animal feed in this particular instance, I do believe. Just slow down and let that. Sometimes I've noticed that the way I have this set up at the moment, the seed drill does lower quite slowly, so I might have to change my hydraulic pressures on the computer here just to allow that to drop a little faster, because it means it's not quite as responsive as I'd like it to be at the moment. But we can definitely work on that one coming up. See what we can get done. What we are going to do today, we're going to keep rumbling along with this really. It shouldn't take us too long. We have just under half a tank of seed left. That's all they had at the time at the yard. I think they were expecting the delivery of some more, so we'll have to see how far this goes. To be honest, we should get most of this field covered actually. We do have a large seed tank. We'll see how it goes anyway, and we'll see just what we can get done with it. If we need to, it's not going to take us too long to get back up to the yard to swap it or to refill it really. So we can look into that one as well. Yeah, Colin's working around. That land over there, like I say, it's a little heavier there. It's got some awfully big chunks of clay going through there. Some clay seams running straight through. So Colin's just working that land down a little bit, breaking it up because that one's much wetter as well. So when it ploughed over, it didn't plough over very well at all. So we're going to give that a bit of a rundown, and all being well, when we do come to move into there with this, it should be a walk in the park really. Well, at least that's what one can hope for. So we'll see how that one goes. We're going to keep just cracking on here for the time being though, and then we'll come back to you once we make a little bit more progress. So we'll catch up with you in a little while. Well, we are kicking along here nicely actually. We're nearly actually into the small little corner ends of the field, to be honest there. It's going to be quite something if we get this done so quickly. This fast track just purrs along. I'm so pleased that we opted for this setup when you look at it really. Operator comfort is fantastic. The power here is more than apt for what we're pulling. That's no problem at all. And yeah, it's really kind of flying along here, which is awesome news. What we're looking to be doing is we'll get this one all wrapped up there. based off how much seed we have at the moment, we may well look to just get this field finished, then run back up the yard quickly and refill. I think might be the best approach. Once we do that, then we'll just go and tackle that field straight over the road there and see how quickly and how much we can get going. But yeah, at the moment here, it shouldn't take us too much longer. We're about to start getting into the ends here, actually. This headland's coming up on this nice and quickly. So we'll get that done, and then we can crack on elsewhere. So all in all, it's looking very nice. Nice and dry conditions for us to get this into the ground as well, which is always important. Let's stop there. Swing around. Interestingly, I didn't put the, I haven't got any wider tyres, the flotation tyres that we had, well, they weren't quite flotation tyres, they're slightly wider, the demo came with. I didn't opt for those, I went for slightly narrower tyres, and my dual wheels haven't arrived yet, so we're out in the singles, and it's doing alright actually, to be fair. It's got plenty of grip, it's not too wet that I'm sticking or slipping at all, so it's doing fine on that regard, which is good to see. It's handling it very well. Grip wise as well, I'm not losing too much grip at all. I had to think about 4 or 5% now when I had a look earlier, which is great. And as you can see, yeah, the yellow beast is flying along, really doing well. Elsewhere, we've got a few long road haul jobs coming up, which I'm really looking forward to. We are gonna be, when we were harvesting, when we were playing Trailer Boy recently, we carted all of the spring barley up to the yard grain stores, and now that is going to be led away down to the frontier stores here just south of Riverton. So we're going to look to be doing that. We're going to use our trailer and get that carted down, and then we're going to be selling some of our own straw, which is about time. But yeah, we've got a few loads that we need to take away. Now they're going to go down to Wales, so what we need to do is get loaded up here, and then we'll take a road trip and we'll get that done. So it's we'll load it up with our tractor, with our Arion onto our trailer here, and then yeah, we'll take this for a bit of a spin and see what it's like pulling a load of straw behind it. I imagine it's going to be very, very comfortable, very quick. So I'm actually looking forward to see how it all reacts, really. But that's going to be the next job up, and I'm very much looking forward to see how that goes, actually. Oh, truth be told, it should be very interesting. Oh, look at that. In the time I'm talking to you, we're into the small ends already. We're nearly getting to this headland soon. Yeah, we'll put that one in, and then I think we'll have a look at the headland. This headland's not going to take us too long to do either. We just need to do the 3 sides. So what we'll do, let's start the headland in this corner. We'll just back up to that tree. Really flying along with this Amazon drill, it's fantastic. So I'm going to stop there. At this stage what we do is we bring up our proceed. And we're going to go back down to our original. That should be great. Brings our ridge marker, and forward we go. We'll just fly up this hill, get a little bit more grip going for us there. That's about it, perfect. And we'll just take our way right up the hill here. Yeah, so this headland, like I say, won't take too long to do. We're going to do probably 4 passes just to tie everything in. 3rd pass is our tramline pass, so we'll make sure that's all buttoned up nicely as well. It's looking good, and we'll lift up there. I think if we'd gone any bigger, the next size up was 9 meters, and that was, I thought I was starting to get quite heavy actually. Bigger, heavier frame, obviously a lot more metalwork for the cedar as well, so I just thought it was a little bit big, a little bit cumbersome. For some of the wetland that I work in, I wanted something that I could kind of maneuver easily. So I think we've got exactly that here, so that's quite a good set for us. What we'll do, we'll just tidy up this end first before we look to go across the bottom end along the roadside here. Excellent. So we're going to make some progress, get this finished. You'll probably catch up with us next when we are in the middle of, well, we're going to have to go and refill the hopper here, so we'll probably look at doing that next. So we'll get this field all buttoned up nicely, and we'll catch you when we're heading up to the yard. Alright then folks, welcome back. Not quite in my machine as I thought it would be, but we're making some progress anyway. We We borrowed the machine. They didn't actually have enough seed, would you believe? There's the shortage, so they couldn't get it from the usual suppliers. So here I am. I went for a little bit of a drive in the local Manitou. This is the Manitou from the farm that we're doing the contracting work for. So we went for a little bit of a drive. We picked up what should be plenty of seed for us to finish this off with today, and then we're just going to take this back nice and slowly, really. Have a little cruise along the roads. Beautiful weather again today. It's absolutely stunning. Really, really nice. Great dry weather again. It's really dried up. We've moved fields. I parked the fast track up in the field there as Colin was going backwards and forwards, so we're just going to keep an eye on him. See how he gets cracking on. Perhaps I just want to lift this up a bit. Can't really see very well. There we go. So yeah, we're going to take this back up to the yard, or up to the field. We'll get this, get the fast track refilled, and then we'll be able to get on our way. I do like the idea of a telehandler. I do not like the idea of a cost of a telehandler from my perspective, so we'll never be getting one anytime soon, not for the amount of load of it we do. It's just a shame that we had to use the Arion in the field and we couldn't put the loader on because, well, it's busy with the cultivator on the back. So, never mind, but it's not going to take us too long to get up there and get this sorted out. That's one thing I can say. And all we'll do is just need to slow down a touch, creep into here. There we go. And yeah, we're going to just take our time and head back along the road here. So how you all doing anyway? I hope you're very well today. Do let me know what you're getting up to and where you're watching from. As always, I'm very keen and interested to know where you all are. And if you're working in the region, like I say, always let me know what you're doing. And if you see me in the field, do give me a beep and I'll wave if I see you pass me by. But yeah, we're quite busy at the moment, which is always fantastic news. The jobs keep coming in, which means the invoices keep going out, and that's more and more money. I can start building my plans for next year. And there are some plans coming along actually. There's a few things I've got in mind that could be very interesting to watch. Now, all being well, they'll consist of a little bit of an expansion both on land aspects and maybe more machinery. But at the moment there we've got 2 machines that are great for us. I saw some beautiful equipment the other day actually when I went to the dealership to sort out a few things for the fast track. Saw some stunning machines that I'd love to get my hands on, but not quite sure if that would happen and if the bank manager would allow that to happen at the moment. But you never know. One day. There's still some awfully late spring barley. I think that might be Triticale over the road there, which is still left lying around. I don't know how or when someone's going to get that picked up, but it's certainly not going to be me, that's for sure. And it's yeah, it's going to be practically hammered on the floor at this stage. Yeah, we're just going to take our time here. I don't know what he wants to do with the fat manager. I assume we're leaving it in the corner of the field, maybe? I don't know. There we are. So we're just going to swing in here. We'll get this filled up there. We might go and watch Colin for a little bit, see how he's getting on. See how the class is getting on. It hasn't been used in anger for a while. Okay, stop that. I don't really want to keep these open because it's going to get in the way of where we're working, but I don't think we have much of an option here. Yeah, the sun is shining there. Look at it. It's a beautiful crisp day. It's not too cold either, actually. It hasn't got to that level yet. Oh, there he goes. Flying along in the Arion. What a majestic piece of equipment that is. I'll always will enjoy seeing that Arion working in the field. Okay, so we're going to get ourselves all set up here. See if, I'm not sure how much this is going to take, but we'll soon find out. Let's get that raised up a little bit there. Okay, so we're going to get these all loaded up and then we'll see what happens. Okay, just like that, we've got them done. That didn't take too long at all. So what we're going to do, I think we'll just leave this here. Let's bring those forks down a little bit. And yeah, we'll get ourselves asking to see what Colin's doing actually. So as you can see, it's working the ground down quite nicely here. It's knocked the top off some of these heavier furrows. They were just a little bit too wet on the top really. It's a very heavy field. There's pretty much, I think there's a couple of large clay seams that run across it in the angle I'm walking at now. Which is why in some parts of the field it's working over a little bit easier. and which is why he's kind of had to take his time there and get, in some parts, a little bit heavier, a little bit more work to do. But like this little hill here, slipping a little bit there, coming up the hill there, I just couldn't get enough grip, to be honest. But like you can see here, it does look like it's been worked over very nicely, quite evenly as well, which is fantastic news, and hopefully that will continue. Yeah, Colin's looking like he's doing a lovely job there, and we're going to chase him now, actually. Now he is working with a 4 meter, I have a 6 meter, and I can go a lot faster, so in theory he does need a larger head start than what we've given him, but maybe this will do for now at least. We'll have to hope at least that will. But yeah, I'm going to get cracking back in here, and we'll see what we can get rustled up. For now though, we will leave it here, so thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. We're going to get cracking back on with it, where we've got plenty of work to get going with, so until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. Do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always. If you've yet to do so, please do subscribe to Simulation for the Nation, who very kindly offers to host my videos, and we will see you all in the next one. So until then, enjoy what you're doing, do stay safe, but most importantly, happy farming.